So in this question, like we are asked to find out this five rational number between two endpoints, right? Two rational numbers, like we need to find like in between five rational numbers. So between 1 and 0. So what are the different rational numbers that exist into them, right? And let's say like we are not including like these endpoints like -1 and 0. So what we are going to do is like we are going to represent like -1 as 7, like multiply this -1 with 7 divided by 7. That is basically 1, and it will be equal to -7 by 7, right? And 0 will be represented as 0 by 7 because anyway this value is going to be 0, right? So the rational number between five rational number between -1 and 0 will be because like if we are going to the right side, then these numbers are increased like moving towards 0. So it will be -6 by 7, -5 by 7, -4 by 7, -3 by 7, -2 by 7, right? So these are the five rational numbers that are in between -1 and 0, right? You can also take 6 by 6 and that will also give you the same result. So for the second part, between -2 and -1, let's multiply this by 6 by 6, and here also like 6 by 6, right? So basically like we are multiplying with only one only, right? Because 6 by 6 is 1, so it will be -12 by 6 and it will be -6 by 6, right? So we are going to like find the rational number in between, right? So it will be -11 by 6, -10 by 6, -9 by 6, -8 by 6, and -7 by 6, right? So these are the five rational numbers that are between -2 and -1, right? For the third part, like where we have -4.5 and -2 and 3, right? So let's do one thing. Let's because the denominator is different in the both the cases, like both the rational numbers, right? So let's first equalize the denominator, like multiply this by 3 by 3, and here like we multiply by 5 by 5 because we know LCM is 15, right? So it will be -12 by 15 and it will be -10 by 15, right? So here as we know uh, since like we have to find the five rational numbers, right? So we have to like multiply. So let's multiply by 2 by both numerator and denominator, and here also 2, like so we have -24 by 30, and here like we have -20 by 30, right? So still like we can only figure out like four rational number in between. So instead of 2, like let's multiply by 3, and here also let's multiply by 3, right? So where we have -36 by 45, and here we have -30 by 45, right? So now like we need to find out the five number, but in between these two endpoints, right? -36 by 45 and -30 by 45, right? So that will be -35 by 45, -34 by 45, -33 by 45, -32 by 45, and -31 by 45, right? So this way like we can find out the rational number in between these two endpoints, right? So for the fourth part, like where we have one number is negative rational number and one is positive rational number. So here also like we have the different denominator. So LCM is 6. So what we are going to do is like we're going to like make the same LCM, right? And that will be -3 by 6, and here we have 4 upon positive of 4 upon 6, right? So the five rational number in between is 2 by 6, -1.6, 0. Then we have 1 by 6, 2 by 6, right? So these are the five rational number that are in between these two endpoints.